Hey YouTube, John here. So, 6 hours ago I was laying on the operating table getting the same day surgery procedure done for the kidney stones on my right hand side. And this experience was, again, completely different than the PCNL when they went through the back. You can see I got the IV tap and my bracelet, more bracelets over here. Anyway, uh, it hurts now a hell of a lot more than it did in the last procedure. And the reason is because they went up instead of going through the back this time. And it hurts a lot to pee. So basically, what you're looking at is a combination of peeing blood and the sensation of peeing razors, as they say. But then again, you know how it feels when you've got your kidney stone in there and it really hurts and you're walking all bent over and shuffling around and all that? The stent that they put in basically triggers those same sensations. So it feels like I've got another kidney stone. All those pains, the pain from peeing, and all those pains. And like I said, it's a hell of a lot worse this time. So, what are my suggestions? My suggestions would be before you get discharged from the hospital, get them to give you something there and then for the pain. It'll be one pill. It'll probably be a Oxycontin or something. That's what they gave me. And the logic is that even though they're going to give you a prescription for something, and they gave me a prescription for hydrocodone, what's going to happen is you're going to walk out of that hospital and may not be able to get that prescription filled immediately. You may wind up sitting in Walgreens or something an hour or so waiting for that to get filled, and that will be a hellacious hour. The other thing I discovered was, let's see, pain meds. There's a correlation this time between the amount of water I'm drinking and the amount of pain I'm in. I don't really know what that is yet, but I dread the notion of peeing, so I'm not drinking as much water as I did last time. The stent this time has a string attached to it, and on Thursday, today's Monday, on Thursday we get to pull that string ourselves and pull the stent out ourselves. I may make a video about that. The thing to note is that string, when it shifts around because it's taped to your body, when that string shifts around, it feels like somebody is going at your junk with a fillet knife. So that's not fun either. Now, in the last video, one of the takeaways I said you need to do is take away the idea that you need to talk to the billing people and make sure that there aren't going to be any hidden charges that'll come and bite you in the ass later. I talked about how we paid our $4,000 deductible and the lady said, that's it. Well, that wasn't it. There's paperwork floating around. Basically, the hospital wants another $2,200 from me. And I think that $2,200 plus the $4,000 that we've already paid, plus some that I've paid for other doctors and other places that wasn't covered and stuff, I think that reaches the magic out-of-pocket number. But I'm not sure yet. I've got to look into it. I just don't feel well enough to do that yet. So be prepared to possibly have to hand out the amount that's up to your out-of-pocket and not just think that you're skating under the bridge with just by paying your deductible. Now, I got to tell you one thing about peeing with this procedure. You have about 5 seconds, if that, between when you think maybe I need to pee and when you're actually going to start peeing, whether you want to or not. It's pee time. So be close to the toilet or have something that you can pee in, an old milk jug or what have you. Now, the interesting thing is that leading up to the actual process of peeing, the, uh, the pain threshold goes almost straight up, uh, and it you're sweating. You feel like you're vomiting. You could vomit. You feel like you could pass out. The pain is so excruciating. Unfortunately, once you finish peeing, you're not done because the pain doesn't subside immediately. Uh, it takes about 15 minutes for it to slowly taper off. So be prepared to, sit around and grin and bear it for a while after you pee. That's why I said earlier I haven't drank as much water as I did last time because I'm dreading the whole peeing thing. Anyway, that's all I've got. That's all I've got the stomach for now. Anyway, please subscribe, leave comments or questions, and I'll get to them when I can. Out.